The characteristics of successful entrepreneurs. Lesson aim. The aim of this video is to help determine the characteristic traits and skills of successful entrepreneurs that differentiate them from other business managers. Lesson objective. By the end of the session, you should be able to understand personal characteristics of entrepreneurs and small business owners. Introduction. Being an entrepreneur requires much more than big ideas. A true entrepreneur possesses a unique set of skills and characteristics that enable them to beat the odds and go after their dreams fully. But what are those attributes? What does an entrepreneur need to succeed? It would be nice to have a handbook to tell us whether or not we have the E factor that makes a great entrepreneur. But the truth is, there's no discernible formula for success. But there are a few traits that successful entrepreneurs tend to have. Some people may be born with the traits, but those who are not can often develop them. Here are some of the personal characteristics that successful entrepreneurs have, with tips along the way to help you develop them. Entrepreneurs are goal-oriented. Entrepreneurs are all about setting goals and putting everything they have into achieving them. They are determined to make their business succeed, and will remove any obstacles that stand in their way. They also tend to be strategic in their game plans, and have a clear idea of what they want to achieve, and how they plan to do it. How to become goal-oriented. Create short and long-term goals for your business. Short-term goals are those you can complete in an hour, a day, or as long as a week. Long-term goals might take you a year or longer. Whenever you have a choice to make about what to focus on, choose the thing that will help you make the most progress toward one of your goals. Entrepreneurs are committed to their business. Entrepreneurs are not easily defeated. In fact, they view failure as an opportunity for future success. If they don't succeed the first time, they'll continue to try until they do. Most entrepreneurs don't take no for an answer. How to remain committed. Each time you run up against an obstacle, rather than thinking that your idea won't work, or that you have failed, think about what you can learn from the experience. Figure out another way to reach your goal from where you are. Remember that many successful entrepreneurs fail several times before they succeed. Entrepreneurs are hands-on. Entrepreneurs are inherently proactive, and know that if something needs to get done, they should do it themselves. They are doers and tend to have very exacting standards. They view their business as an extension of themselves, and like to be present in day-to-day operations, even when they don't have to be. How to stay hands-on. Having a business that grows to the point where you can't do everything yourself, is a good problem to have. But it is still important to know how things are being done. Therefore, consider spending some time with each of your key people, at least once a month, to make sure you know how they are doing their work. Also, consider filling in for people when they go on vacation, just to keep your hand in it. Entrepreneurs thrive on uncertainty. Not only do entrepreneurs thrive on facing new challenges, they remain calm in the face of those challenges. Sometimes things go wrong in business, and when they do, it's your job as the head of the company to keep your cool. Successful entrepreneurs know this and flourish in the wake of a challenge. How to thrive on uncertainty. Manage uncertainty in 3 steps. When the unexpected happens, stop and take a deep breath. Think about how you can solve the problem, and how you can learn from it. Remember your goals. Discover how you can continue to move toward them despite this uncertainty. Entrepreneurs continuously look for opportunities to improve. Entrepreneurs view every event or situation as a business opportunity, and they are constantly generating new and innovative ideas. They have the ability to look at everything around them through the lens of their goals, seeing opportunity everywhere. How to continuously improve. Outside-the-box thinking doesn't come naturally to everyone, but you can practice it. Each time you do something, whether it is ordering supplies, making a sales call, or creating a new product, ask yourself if there is a way you could do it better. If you have employees, reward them for making suggestions that lead to improvement. Entrepreneurs are willing to take risks. Most entrepreneurs don't ask themselves whether or not they will succeed. They believe they will. This innate confidence allows them to take risks because they firmly believe those risks will pay off. How to practice taking risks. When deciding whether or not to take a risk, ask yourself, what is the worst thing that could happen? And then, how likely is it that the worst thing will happen? The answers to these two questions can inform your decision. If the worst possible outcome is not really that bad, or is extremely unlikely, it is probably a risk worth taking. Entrepreneurs are willing to listen and learn. The most important part of learning is listening, and a good entrepreneur will do this in abundance. They also know that they can learn something new from just about everyone they meet, so they don't hesitate to ask questions. How to listen and learn. When talking to people about your business, make sure you are asking more questions than you are answering. You should be trying to learn something from every interaction, whether it is with a customer, a supplier, an employee, or someone you just met. Entrepreneurs have great people skills. Entrepreneurs tend to have strong communication skills, and this strength, combined with their passion for their product or service, helps them to talk to anyone and everyone about their business. They are also natural leaders who can motivate, inspire, and influence those around them. How to develop people skills. This is another character that many people think you need to be born with, but it can be learned. Start by making an effort to strike up a conversation with someone you don't know. Ask open-ended questions. Continue the discussion based on their answers to your questions. As long as you are asking more questions than you are answering, you will likely keep their interest. Entrepreneurs are inherently creative. This is one trait that, due to their nature, entrepreneurs tend to have in abundance. They can come up with ingenious ideas, and also have the ability to turn those ideas into profits. How to harness your creativity. People who don't consider themselves creative can sometimes be intimidated by those whose creativity is apparent. But this trait can also be built by practice. When faced with a problem, start by writing down every possible solution. Make it a point to include solutions you think will never work. The more outlandish the better. The one you settle on probably won't be one of these, but it will get you into the habit of considering every possible scenario. Entrepreneurs are passionate and positive. Passion may be the most important trait of the successful entrepreneur. They genuinely love what they do, and are willing to put in the extra hours to make their business grow. They get a sense of satisfaction from their work that goes beyond making money. How to be passionate and positive. Choose a product or service that you are genuinely interested in. You must be convinced that your business solves a real need in a way that will improve people's lives. Once you are sure about that, it is easy to be passionate and positive about what you do. Entrepreneurs are confident. Confidence is a very powerful character trait that can instill trust, facilitate respect, and often lead to increased success. The most successful business owners have a steady and quiet confidence that doesn't border on arrogance or egotism. Entrepreneurs are budget-minded. Since a significant part of business success can be related to financial success, most successful small business owners become very savvy at creating budgets and sticking to them as they manage the operation of their businesses. This ability to know what funds you have available, where to reduce expenses, and how to make smart decisions when it comes to spending, can often determine the success of a small business. Entrepreneurs are self-reliant. While building and managing a team may be an important part of some small businesses, many successful entrepreneurs also have a defined self-reliance. The ability to think and act independently, without the input of others, is a very common trait among successful small business owners. Entrepreneurs are resilient. Being a small business owner comes with its ups and downs. There are victories, setbacks, chaos, and calm waters. The most successful entrepreneurs are those who are resilient, and able to bounce back after an unexpected challenge, and get back up after facing a setback. Entrepreneurs are open-minded. While focus is an important trait found in most successful small business owners, it is also important to keep an open mind and consider different perspectives. Small business owners who are willing to consider alternative ideas and try new processes may be more likely to reach significant levels of success. Entrepreneurs are driven. Most small business owners are driven to succeed. They want to see their businesses grow, from startup to established business. Drive is a very common characteristic among successful entrepreneurs, because starting a business can be challenging, and some challenges call for a moderate amount of competitiveness, determination, and motivation. Summary: very few people are born with all of these characteristics. However, most people have to work at developing at least some of them. But there are always resources and courses that can help you to learn. So what are you waiting for?